When College Football 25 launched, it instantly became the biggest sports game in United States history. They attracted over 2.8 million players at launch, and 2.2 million of them bought the deluxe edition. Now, we've seen some leaks recently of the past week, maybe some cover stuff, maybe some this and that, but the game wasn't perfect. And although I loved playing it, I'm always down for more improvement, and this game has room for improvement. So that's what we're going to talk about. This is going to be my full College Football 26 wish list. And before we get this thing started, be sure to subscribe to the channel, especially if you like this kind of video. Also, let me know what you want to see on the wish list, because rumor has it I'm going to be working with EA on some stuff over the next year, 2, 3, who knows? Rumors sometimes are true, and I have a direct line of communication to the people that make the decisions and that also can work on the game. And although this stuff takes time, if you can filter your request through me and I send it to them, maybe we can work together to make the best games of all time with the community at the forefront of it. Let's stop the dilly-dallying, as I tell my 5-year-old daughter. Well, she's 4.5 right now. She'll be 5 soon. Let's get to the video, because there's a lot to cover, and this next game, College Football 26, could be one of the best games in the history of sports games. Once again, let's get to it. All right, first things first, the menu music. And dear God, the menu music. Can we just tone it down a little bit? The drum line in my ears every time I launch the game, and I have no choice. Get a little old. So can we just tone it down a little bit? I know nostalgia, all that stuff is what it is, but let's just clean that up. Now let's get into the gameplay and mechanics. I want a little bit of better physics. I want more realistic player movements, a few less animations, and I think right now the way that the college football game plays, it's fun and it's exciting, but it's definitely arcadey, and I like a little bit more of a competitive style. So I think that starts with the mechanics. I also want better run blocking, especially from the AI. And I'm talking about you receivers, the ones that should be blocking safeties and backers in certain boxes when I remake things. I want the system to just be a little bit more cohesive so I have more control and guys are doing what they should be doing. I don't know. I get tired of watching receivers run by guys that are a threat and go block a safety 10 to 12 yards off the ball. I don't want that anymore. Give me a hat on a hat in the box. Also, I want to be able to baseline. I need the baseline. I know a lot of people want the baseline. Give us the baseline. And let's talk about substitutions. Now look, I know wear and tear has added some clunkiness to all of this, and substitutions definitely hurt this, but I just want to be able to use formation subs and maybe even like a quick pop-up, kind of like injuries where you get to decide who's in, who's out when a guy's getting kind of tired or worn down. Make it a little bit more easy with the cohesiveness to make decisions in real game. Because right now, if a guy's injured, you can choose is he in or is he out. But what if a guy's kind of injured or kind of wearing and tearing and he needs a break? Let me have some options on the screen. Easier said than done, I know, but let's think big picture here. Also, it's college football we're talking about. I want the ability to put any player in any position. Think of guys like Travis Hunter. If I want to line him up at Wildcat quarterback, I should be able to do that. There's a lot of weird things that happen in college football that don't happen in the NFL that I want to have a little bit more freedom to do so. And the previous games let that happen. Just like using a fast wide receiver at running back, I think it will allow for more creativity in the play calling systems, and I just think it'd be a little bit more fun. So give us a little bit of juice there. Also, let's call this one out, because this one's been killing me in both college football and in Madden. If I click the slide button, I don't want to see QB hesitations, none of it. Get down. It's driving me nuts. I'm not going to dive into it anymore, but that's one of those things that's really kind of getting to me right now. Now let's talk about some game modes. Road to glory. I want to be able to start my career in high school, add a little bit of depth, bring me back to what it used to be in NCAA 14 when I had to get it out the mud. That's where I want to start it. I want a little bit more depth in Road to Glory across the board. I want more positions. Right now, I think we can only do quarterback, running back, receiver, linebacker, corner. What if I want to be a tight end? What if I want to be a kicker? I think having a series as a kicker would be elite. Let me just see if I can make it through the uprights. Let's get out of Road to Glory, because I know there's a lot there that we can go into, but I really want to talk about Dynasty mode. I want more customization for coaches, because some of these coaches' attires were whack. Visors, hats, hoodies, cutoffs. I want it all, dude. Let me cook. Let me look swaggy. Like, I don't want to be one of these Joe Blow generic ass dudes. I don't want that. Also, let's make height and weight actually matter a little bit. Let me have a 7-foot, 160-pound slender man on the sideline if I want it. Think it'd be pretty sweet. Also, let me have a 5'5", 400-pound roly-poly-oly if I want. Everybody matters. We're all humans. Also, give me some more coaching positions. I'm talking about position coaches, strength coaches. Bring it all. Let me get position coaches that add boosts to the position groups, to their development. I think it should all matter. We can go as in-depth as we want to, but let's build the real college football ecosystem within the game, because I know it's possible. I know you can do it. And now look, this is a big one that I don't know how you're going to fix, but surprise me. Let's talk about NIL. Now we've talked about boosting exposure, this and that. Let dudes get paid, because they're getting paid right now. Let them get paid. Also, I know that college coaches, college staffs have started to get these GM positions. Let's cook up. Let's add all that stuff into the game. See if we can get it out for 26. I hope you're working on it, because if not, we're going to rerun this back for 27, because I have so many suggestions for you. I just don't know how to build it, but I know how to give you the things that we want. So that's why we're here. And look, dude, if I want to throw $5 million at a 5-star recruit and go make him some promises, I want to be able to do that. I'm not going to promise him 100K followers on Instagram, but I want to be able to promise him some stone cold hard cash. That's what I want in the game. Let's see how far the money can go. Also, one thing I do want is I want some more stud recruits that can just start at any program, like the Ryan Williams, the Jeremiah Smiths. Sprinkle some of those guys in because I don't think we saw enough of them. I know some recruits are gems and whatnot, but like add another layer to like, yo, this dude just changed your program. Give me some of those. Also, let's talk about it. Let me flip committed recruits. It happens in real life. I want to see it happen in the game. And I know like deal breakers can allow this to happen and whatnot, but give us some high risk, high reward option to try to flip somebody by wasting a lot of energy. Also, another layer, don't know if it's possible, but let's open the transfer portal during bowl season because bowl season isn't like it is in real life right now. Also, maybe even add in some of the guys that are sitting out for bowl seasons into the mix. Just give us some more real life. And I think one of the things that sucks is that transfers in 25 don't get an off-season training boost when they should. Maybe there's a way to boost the stadiums, the campus life, even the athletic facilities. There's no way that you should have a C- athletic facility after winning 3 natties. The same goes for the stadium. If we win some natties at my small school, we're boosting the stadium. I don't want a Texas high school stadium. I want the real thing. Another thing to think about, maybe some customizable college football playoff experiences. You know, get it to 16 teams, 32 teams, 64 teams. Let us decide what our league looks like. I'd love that. I don't know. I just think Dynasty in general just needs a little more juice. Maybe some more B-roll, maybe some more storyline. Hell, even a podcast, kind of like Madden used to have in, Madden 06?
Thanks for tuning in, football fans. I'm Tony Bruno. When this week is over, the playoff picture will finally begin to crystallize.
Stop what you're doing. This video is brought to you by Sleeper, and they're giving you $55 in free plays when you deposit your first $10 using code KURT or my link in the description below, sleeper.com/promo/KURT. They've got boosted picks, protected picks, discounts, free plays, all of it. I've been using my protected picks on everything. Basketball, college basketball, CSGO. It's been nice. It's risk-free money. Get to build a little bankroll with and then go take some swings. Also, outside of just the pick games, I host all of my fantasy football leagues, my pick'ems and everything, even my March Madness bracket this year on Sleeper because they're building it the right way. And honestly, it's just super easy. You can import your old leagues from other places that you might be hosting your fantasy leagues. They make it really easy. They have all the draft insights when you go to draft everything. It's been really nice. I have been a fan of Sleeper before I even started working with them, and that's why I'm happy that they're sponsoring these videos. But we got to get back to the action. Let's go. I've gotten into the nitty-gritty pretty heavily, and I know that's a lot to ask for. Hopefully some of it's already in the works, but give me a little bit of a boost to the stadium and the atmosphere. Stadium entrances. I want a little bit more immersive intros, chants, songs, walkouts, better pyrotechnics, and fireworks. Everybody loves fireworks. Maybe just a little bit of a variety of entrances. The same ones get kind of boring. Something I think we'd all love, fans rushing the field after a big win. If College Football 26 does nothing but get that right, I think we'd all feel pretty good in our hearts. Also, maybe we get a little college game day cut-in, little pre-game show for big predictions, big matchups, maybe a little bit of analysis for a big game coming up. I don't know. Seems a little tough, but I think it could be pretty sweet. Maybe another thing to add to enhance the game day experience is creating a sign. I know we can create teams and stuff. Maybe you can create a sign that goes in the stands that's your own custom sign for your own custom team. I just think there's a ways that we can go in this creativity and design space that just can build the tools for the guys. I think they'll be pretty creative in what they make. Also, I think as far as like presentation and atmosphere goes, maybe some like unique score bugs, conferences by bowl game, playoff games, just like, damn it, I'm realizing we just want the real thing in the game. So just do your best. I do think also when you're talking about game day and atmosphere, you could talk a little bit more about the weather. Maybe light rain, heavy snow, light snow, fog, I don't know. And maybe even like really hot games lead into that like fatigue and cramping stuff, the wear and tear. Just some thoughts. We've got a long ways to go. This game's going to be around for a long time, but I think that in general, the more real life we can make this feel, the more creative that people like me and all these other people that enjoy the game, just even if you're not making content, can be. And it's just going to grow the franchise and further our love for college football. Last but not least, just to round things up, just give us a little bit of improvement with the team builder area. The website needs an update. It's kind of unresponsive, not always good. I want to create a Dime Lab University. It's really tough. If I could get a little bit of help in that, that'd be wonderful. Also, I know you're doing it for Madden because you've already told me. Maybe you've told the public. I don't know. Maybe we get some more customization with players like temperature-based clothing, individual leg sleeves, or tattoos. I don't know, but I would just love for the old school things we used to be able to do mixed with the new school technology all across the board to be able to make each college football launch as unique to us as possible. If I want to go make a guy that looks a specific way, have specific tattoos, specific swag, I want to be able to go to the ends of the earth to create it. And I think that's what we're kind of yearning for and hoping for. And I know it's a quick turnaround. This game's already been in development. There's already leaks going out, but this is my full wish list. And if I missed anything, be sure to let me know in the comments below. If you guys like more videos like this, let me know that too, because I'll go make these all the time. I feel like I could talk for hours. My editor does a great job of splicing in B-roll, so I'm down to talk shop and talk ball. I hope you guys like this video. I cannot wait for this July when College Football 26 launches. It's going to be legendary, and I've got to find who my new Cam Ward is going to be because I absolutely milked everything dry with Miami this year. Even won a 50K tournament with Miami's help. I got to find my new Cam Ward this year, and I'm sure I'll find him in the game before I see him on Saturdays, and you can too. I'll catch you guys next video. I'm out.